This is an overview of Birchbox Man as well as a review of the second monthly box from June 2012. So then we move on to the June Birchbox, which I received, I want to say maybe the 27th or so of May. And this one's interesting, but I mean, we'll get into why. So just your, how to do it, that they sell it, this and that, here's what Birchbox is. On the sheet here, we've got Anthony Logistics for Men Glycolic Facial Cleanser, Eshu, I'm not sure, Moisturizer, John Varvatos Star USA Cologne, and Roomba Time Van Dam Go Watch. So this one's interesting. Again, 4 items. If we get into it here, first up we've got the John Varvatos scent, the Eau de Toilette. Super small sample. Again, I was a little disappointed. I was happy to see a scent in there. Obviously, I think I've said, I love scents, so they could give me a clone sample every month and I'd be happy with that. But again, it's something that I'd almost like to see, if not a full size, if that's too pricey, a deluxe size, something that's more than I could get just by walking into Bloomingdale's and checking out the the fragrance section for men. So this scent is nice. I do like the John Varvatos line of colognes. It's fresh, it's young. I wore it I think maybe 2 days, but it's so difficult to use these things where you have to pop it off and put it on your finger and dab it behind your ear and all that. But it didn't last too long on me. And so for a cologne that's supposed to be a decent, not super high end, but still a retail value of what, $55 to $70, that's a standard department store or Sephora kind of cologne. I wasn't that impressed with it. It's nice. It says ginger, juniper berries, and vetiver. It's nice. It's not anything exciting or unique, so I probably wouldn't purchase it. But it was, fine to smell. So that was the first item. Next up, it said that it was Glycolic Facial Cleanser, but my sample actually is Anthony Logistics for Men Shave Cream, as opposed to the Glycolic Facial Cleanser. So this is a 1 ounce sample. Another thing here, not again to harp and be negative, but the shave cream Anthony Logistics for Men was in the fancy original limited edition fall Birchbox for Man, and it was a 2 ounce large deluxe sample. This is a 1 ounce, so kind of seems like they were throwing in large samples in the big box where we got a lot of things, and then when we get to the monthly box that's $20, it's a lot smaller. So again, they didn't promise anything, so I can't hold it against them, but my expectations were a little bit off, I suppose, based on their limited edition box. I've used this a couple of times. It's nice. It's not bad. It is what it says, a smooth shave. It's not a standard cream. It doesn't foam up. It's got eucalyptus oil in it, squalene, aloe vera. So it's a good mid-range shaving cream. It reminds me a lot of one that Kiehl's sells, and I actually like Kiehl's better because it has menthol and camphor in it. So it really has a nice cooling effect. So I wouldn't purchase this. It says here that, well, the facial cleanser is $21. I think they charge $16 for the shaving cream. So nice to have. I can maybe throw it in my mess kit for when I travel, use it then. So overall, not a bad thing. The other item in here, the third item of our 4, is Eshu Moisturizer, a daily moisturizer, protects your face from sun damage. This seems to be, I believe, a full-size product, which is nice. I really appreciate that. And it's, I paid $20, and if this truly is a $30 value, then that's pretty good. However, this isn't something I would purchase, most likely. The moisturizer that I use, I don't know really if they have an SPF in them. I don't think so, because I know Kiehl's makes some of their facial fuel line with SPF in them, and when I've used it, it actually makes me break out. It either clogs my pores or just it's too oily, something like that, and doesn't work for me. So this isn't something I'd wear often, if at all. Maybe if I was going out and I knew I was going to be in the sun for a long time, or on vacation, or at the park all afternoon, or going to the beach. So it's good to have, but it's not something I'm going to use on the regular. So can't say how well it works, but it's they claim that it's supposed to be pretty good. So it was nice to get a full-size item. And then the fourth item this month is super weird. It sounds exciting at first because it says it's a watch valued at $35, which, first seems pretty awesome. But this is kind of strange. This is something, to me, it seems pretty gimmicky. I like items that are, you know, technologically advanced or trying different things, and I'm the first person to go for a gadget or, you know, things like that. But the focus of the Van Damme watches seems to be using it for a cashless payment. So the way that works is similar if you've seen a lot of bank cards now have the embedded chip in them for the contactless payment, where you just can swipe it over the little reader and it gets your information the same way that you would if you were to swipe your credit card, but it's without contact. So a lot of people have fobs in their keychains or things like that that have that. It's a, you know, a technology that's really starting to pick up a lot. So what this has is it has a chip inside of it that is built into it, or that you slide in here to use contactless payment. So it says here, purchases of thousands of retailers who accept this payment. And what they want you to do is use this watch and then pay, I don't know, I didn't look into it a whole lot. I think it's, I don't know if it's a yearly fee or if it's just paying to load the card, but essentially you preload cash, which I am not interested in doing. You preload cash into your Roomba account, and then you can use this to pay for purchases. I'm not in such a rush that I can't pull out my debit card to swipe and put in my PIN or to sign, so I'm not interested in the contactless payment, and I'm not going to wear something that's for fashion and function that is just to do something like that, because to me it seems like the watch part is an afterthought. It's basically, to me, it's pretty ugly, to be blunt. It's like a really simple little digital watch there, something super cheap that, you know, I probably had when I was a little kid. It does have some sort of emergency identification system that goes with it if you have health issues or something. There's, I guess, a code, emergency, and then, so I guess if you're sick or something and they call this number and give this code, if you set it up properly, they can say what you're, I don't know, allergic to or what your health issues are, which for some people that could be good. For me, luckily, I don't have anything where I would need that. But so this is one of those things where if it was just a nice watch, or, you know, even a cheap watch that was $20 or $30 value, that'd be cool. But to me, it seems like this is more the Roomba company is saying that's the value and what they may charge on the website. But when it comes down to it, no one's really going to be paying that. It's more about getting their product out there with the hopes that you'll then fill the card and use it. So kind of one of those, you know, not so free because there's an attached yearly cost to actually using the product that they're looking for you to pay. So I was not impressed with that. I won't wear this watch. I don't know if I'll give it away. I don't want to throw it away, but I just am not interested in that at all. So again, not to be super negative, but the 4 items I didn't love this month. Again, kind of cool to get something that was different with the watch, but I have no use for it. The cologne, the moisturizer, and what was supposed to be the cleanser, but ended up being the shaving cream. And actually, when I first went on the website, they listed the facial cleanser as in my box, but then it somehow changed to be correctly the shaving cream. So that is what I've got here for Birchbox Man months 1 and 2. Should be getting the 3rd month in the next 10 to 12 days, and I'll do an unboxing. I'll try to do a live unboxing for that one to see what we've got, to see what the 3rd month holds. Hopefully it'll be some good stuff for the summer, not too many overdues, and we will see where we go from there. Thanks for watching.